Because looks like here we got the big question. What is a woman?
I already know the answer.
What?
My co-host.
Whoa. You
It's an
got
easy question. Barbecue chicken in the post. They call him Nancy on the court.
Whatever.
I don't know what else you need a definition. I'm pretty sure when they look up Nancy or woman or barbecue chicken as a picture, look up this guy right there.
Nah, man, but I'm over here talking about one of the biggest movies that came out since The Little Mermaid this year. Looks like Matt Walsh documentary, What is a Woman, receives over 110 million views in 24 hours. Take that, Little Mermaid. Take that, DDG. After being released on Twitter, which is...
Did he say DDG?
He goes with Little Mermaid.
Oh, I was like, why are you trying to give it to DDG?
Oh, Lord.
Deceptions.
But it looks like here, this amazing documentary that Matt Walsh came out with.
You watched it?
We watched a couple. That's what we was watching a few minutes ago.
You were playing the clips?
No, that was an actual movie that I was playing. That wasn't a clip.
Was it on Twitter?
No, I played it. Somebody
put it on YouTube.
Put it on YouTube.
Oh they put the different subtitles,
the Arabic words on it. And then I was like, that was like an
That's
hour
probably
and a half.
how they got around copyright.
Exactly. But it looks like here, if you want to see a trailer of the movie, we got it right here. DJ
Remember,
Gavin.
disclaimer, easily offended. Get the F out right now.
What is a woman? Can you tell me that?
They can tell you.
Well, you're at the Women's March. You must have some idea. Please, if one person could tell me what a woman is.
You are not here for women. We ask you to leave.
What is that?
I'm a
father of four. I host a talk show. I give speeches. I write books. I like to make sense of things.
We need to write
A woman
books.
is not anything in particular.
There is not one particular thing.
It could be many things to many people.
Some women have penises, right? Some men have vaginas.
I like scented
This ain't
candles.
Thailand.
I've watched Sex and the City.
Yeah.
How do I know
Sex and
if
the
I'm a
City.
woman?
That's a great question.
You're not a scientist. You're not a gender studies major.
No,
How do you know that you're a man?
I guess because I got a dick.
Oh, hey, yo.
That's what I'm
Can a
saying.
man become a woman?
I'm not a woman, so I can't really answer that.
Women only know what women are.
Are you a cat?
No.
Hey, they couldn't ask you that question.
Am I a cat?
You're like, I'm the big purr.
Whatever, man. But looks like, yeah, he put it on Twitter. Twitter removed it. Elon Musk said, no, we're going to bring it back up and we ain't going to be able to remove it again. So shout out to Elon Musk for showing that Twitter is still a place for free speech. That's why we never get banned. I still wonder, I mean, you a hater, so you get banned all the time.
I got
Shout out
banned like
Kevin
one
Durant.
time because Kevin Durant was a hater on Twitter, and that was early Twitter. That was pre-Elon Twitter.
Man, but I mean, why do you think people hate woke speech so much? Like, what's going on?
I mean, why do I think people are confused, or why do I think people like? Wait. What's your question?
Like, why? So why is this such a big problem? Like, why can't we? Why is it such
I
a
think
problem?
people are tired of people are tired of like common sense not being common.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, basically, a man's a man, a woman's a woman. It's easily to tell by genitalia. They want to put all these other factors that basically can contribute of someone that identifies this way or that way. But I mean, you can identify as anything. Like we see people identify as like cars, or like even people that marry like inanimate objects like buildings or bridges.
Or like the dude that identified as a for a 5-year-old kid, a 5-year-old taller, but he was
that
like
wears
in his 50s.
diapers.
He's like in his 50s.
And remember the people that like identify as like dogs or cats, and then they like get like
This thing ain't
fur
crazy.
or like weird stuff. It's like, I don't know. People just need to calm down. I mean, I think basically what people are trying to say is if you look at genetics, that typically if nothing goes wrong, there's either a product of a man or a woman. And then, every once in a while, just like, someone can be born with an ailment like spina bifida or whatever, the Benjamin Button disease, or, they could be mentally handicapped. There's also people that are born with sometimes both parts.
Mm-hmm.
And usually the parents make a decision on which way they're going and they remove one or the other.
That's crazy.
But those are rare instances of kind of, I guess you could say in-betweeners. And I think people always try to focus on the exception rather than the rule. Of course, there's always exceptions to the rule or special situations, but we're focusing on like the general real question. What is there? There's two options. You're either one or the other. There's always been feminine dudes and there's always been tomboy girls.
True.
People just need to calm down. I mean, let common sense be common. And I think it's also about respect. If someone identifies as something, I think there's no reason to patronize them and call them something else or to be mean to them. If that's what they want to be called, call them that.
True.
But also, you don't have to believe in it, but you can also just be respectful to someone and how they would make their day easier.
That's why I don't understand like the whole sir, miss, ma'am, like just if
I mean, I call my co-host ma'am every day.
See, people call me ma'am on the phone. It'd be crazy at work. I'm sorry, excuse me, ma'am. I mean, sir. Don't be
You're
offended.
like, it's not ma'am, it is madam.
Whoa, pause. I'm not a Karen. No, but I mean, I understand what people upset, but at the same time, you can't force nobody to say your pronouns. I mean, they can call you what they want to call you. It still is what it is. It's not like over Australia how you have to acknowledge somebody by their pronouns, but we can see how
Australia?
Yeah, I think Australia. Like,
oh,
what?
I saw some. Oh my god, I saw this video on YouTube clips
Of what?
where this guy was like talking to someone and he was like, "Hey, sir," and they're like, "Actually, I identify as ma'am," and they're like, "Arrest him," and they're like, "All right, sir, put your hands behind
Oh
your
my
back," and he's
God.
like, "Actually, I identify as a chair." And they're like, "Oh," and then another cop comes to arrest the cop, and like it kept on like getting spun around on his head. It was a funny skit that someone did. You could probably look it up.
See, this is getting too out of hand. It's like they open Pandora's box. Now that you got this going on, it's
It's just like Zion Williamson. You go in the wrong box, you can't shut it.
man, I can tell you about one box you shouldn't go in.